Welcome to Extreme Bible Stories. Here we are, sat in the garden. The wind's blowing. It's been a really stormy weekend. We've seen thunder, we've seen lightning. Do you know what? It's reminding me of a story from the Bible. There was a time once where Jesus had been teaching with his disciples. And at the end of the day, he decided he wanted to go up into the mountains to pray on his own. So he sent his disciples away across the lake. Now, we're back to the Sea of Galilee, and have you noticed about the Sea of Galilee? It's always stormy. The more I've been doing these Bible stories, I realise it's always stormy in the Sea of Galilee. No wonder the disciples were always fixing their nets. They were always breaking in the storms. Whereas you can see the winds blowing here in my garden, and we're going to imagine for a moment that these planks here that I've cunningly put together are our boat. So the disciples were on the boat, and they were travelling across the Sea of Galilee. Imagine this pond here, Sea of Galilee. Already, I think some of you know where we're going with this one. This could be super extreme. They were going across and suddenly the wind started to come in. The storm started to kick in. And the boat was rocking to and fro. Maybe they were getting a little bit seasick, everything like that. Okay, everything was happening. It was all going mad. Jesus was up on the mountain praying. And he noticed the storm. So he walked down from the mountain and he decided that he would cross the sea towards them. Now, Jesus didn't need a boat. He didn't have to use something like that. He walked on the water across them. Now, as you can see, I'm wrapped up like one of the disciples. They would have been there like fishermen, all wrapped up in the warm, in their boat. And suddenly they see Jesus walking across the Sea of Galilee towards them. Well, they think he's a ghost. They've never seen anything like it in their lives before. They start calling out, "Oh, help, help, no, there's a ghost coming." Jesus calls them. "Why are you afraid? It's me. It's Jesus." Well, they were so amazed, except for one called Peter. Now, we've come across Peter a few times, and Peter tended to shoot his mouth off a bit now and again. Peter says to Jesus, "If it is you, Jesus, let me walk out onto the lake with you." Jesus says, "Okay, do it." And that's what we're going to try and recreate right now. I'm going to take the role of Peter and I'm going to walk across this pond. Are you ready? So, Peter stood up in the boat. He got to the edge of the boat. He could see the water down there and he decided it was time to step out. He steps onto the water and he goes up to his ankles. Remember, it's a sea. He steps a little bit further and there he is. He's actually walking on the water, balancing. This is like, I feel like David Blaine. He's balancing the water. Suddenly though, he notices the waves, and the wind, and he starts to sink, and sink, and sink, and sink, and sink. He goes under the water. Jesus, oh, it's so cold. Jesus reaches out his hand and Jesus reaches out his hand and picks up Peter. He takes Peter by the hand and says, "Peter, where is your faith? I would have helped you." He brings Peter back onto the boat. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. He brings Peter back onto the boat. Oh. And the minute Peter gets back on the boat with Jesus, the storm stops. It's all calm again, and they can make their way back to shore. What an amazing story. And I really hope I haven't killed my fish. Just check. No, we're all good. I'm now going to go and have a very hot shower because I was going to put my head under the water as well, but I bottled it, I'm not going to lie to you, because I don't think Peter's head got under the water, otherwise he wouldn't have called out, "Help me." Think about it, okay? See, blub blub, help me. Okay, so I'm going to have a hot shower now, but just remember that story. Do you know what I love about that story more than anything else? Is that Peter had the faith to get out of the boat. I know he sunk, but at least he got out in the first place. When God asks you to do something, have a step out. You never know. You may start to walk on the water. Yes, okay, storms might come and you may sink a bit, but you know God is always there to take your hand and bring you back to a place of safety. Okay? I'm going to go and dry off. Bye guys!